Alright, so I'm going to try a new technique I just learned. Wish me luck. It's supposed to be like a chippy washed to where it looks like it's been sitting out in the weather along a beach for a long time. But what I did was I took a noodle board, I base coated it with the vintage duck egg, and that's my starting point. Then you're supposed to take your next color, and you're not supposed to give it full coverage, just like sparingly, thin, like nothing heavy, just real thin. So I took the French linen and I'm putting that on. Oh, my allergies are awful. Alright, so they're saying to do it like this, just thin, and not go crazy on coverage, lightly. So I'm going to do what they say to do with the French linen. They're talking like a light coverage. The best way to keep from your bristles before you start painting, if you pull, and I didn't do it tonight, if you take your brush and you pull on your bristles to get any loose stuff out, then you won't have this problem. Alright, so I just gave this a light coat like they said to do. This is the French linen over top of vintage duck egg. This is on noodle board. Then they say to take vinegar. I have white distilled vinegar in here. And they're saying spray the whole paint. Spray everything you just painted. Let it do its thing. Oh, I love the smell of vinegar. Then you take salt, like a regular table salt, and you just sprinkle it on. That apparently helps work the... Oh, I see it. I see it working. Okay, that works the vinegar. Wow. And plus gives it texture. So... Wow. It is neat, but it's hard to see it. Okay, so I don't know, stepping back. No, you still can't see the whole. I'm gonna tip this up. Yep. They're saying if you tip it up and let it run, it gives you push it back here. It is neat what it's doing, but you probably can't tell with the camera. Wow. Okay, like right there I can really see it working to give you that chippy, aged wash. But they're recommending like doing the 2 coats like this. But I think I'm going to add a 3rd color. And actually more salt. Because I'm liking the way the salt makes it look. The salt really shows a reaction with, I don't know if you can see it. It shows a reaction with the vinegar, where it's really getting like weathered. This is cool. This is really neat. But I think what I'm gonna do is, wow, that's neat. I wish you could see it in person. But I think what else I'm gonna do is, after this dries, I think I'm gonna add a 3rd coat of like maybe drop cloth and do the same process. Man, is that neat. It's like looking weathered, chippy, textured. That's beautiful. Alright, I'm going to keep going. And I think tomorrow I'm going to add, like I said, drop cloth to give it a whole other level of texture. I think that'll make it look really neat. It's still working. Wow, this is beautiful. You have to almost see it in person. This is beautiful. I'm gonna put my 3rd color on this with the wash that weathered. So I'm just gonna do supposed to just use a little at a time, sparingly. I'm using drop cloth. And you take the vinegar, spray it. Salt. Sorry, husband is working on barn doors. Keep going here to this side. Paint is drying so fast in this weather. You don't get much playtime in between coats because of the heat. Just dries chalk paint so fast. But you're supposed to go sparingly with the paint, like not solid coverage. So that's what I'm doing. Spray with your vinegar. And then put salt on. And it'll start doing its magic to make it look old and chippy. I'm going to keep going to get it all covered. And I'll be back. I think, like, the secret is to not put it on heavy, the paint. Because there where I did it light, you can see that definitely looks weathered, aged. I like that. But where I got the paint heavy, I'm not seeing the weathered. Cracking like it's supposed to be. See there, I did it too. I think it's the weather. I think it's just drying too fast for me. It's just drying way too fast, this heat. Alright, so this is the first time I tried this technique. It's supposed to be like a weathered look. I like how it did. Oh, like right there. It did. But it didn't do that everywhere. So I'm gonna take my orbital sander. This is gonna be loud. But I'm gonna take my orbital sander and I'm gonna give it a little bit of, see if that. So, I'm sorry, I'm not a professional with the videos, but I just want to give you an idea on how to use the products. So I like grasshopper. So I like when I took the salt off how it looks. So I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to go around the whole piece. Because see the salt. I'm going to take the salt off and see if it looks any more weathered. I have it all sanded. This would be nice in a beach theme home, just like that. But I'm going to take grunge gray and I'm going to wax it. This brush is shot, so I'm going to cut it off. I'm going to cut off the tips and then apply the wax, wipe it back. Okay, so I put the grunge gray, the grunge gray wax on, and it's done. So this guy is going to be going into Buggytown Mercantile. But that's the salt vinegar weathered. I honestly would like to try it with other colors, just to see what it gives me. Not so much like the beach theme. Okay, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or need anything, just let me know. Thank you.